What's going on, Wrestle Buddies? I'm back with another NXT UK report. Apologies for the last couple of weeks. I've been very busy with work, so I wasn't able to come and do this. So apologies for that, but I'm back again. So first of all, we started off today's show with a reminder of last week, Mark Coffey's Heritage Cup win. Really good package as always, and a recap on what's going on. Then we got straight into the action. We had Isla Dawn versus Fallon Henry from NXT 2.0. Started with some good tie-ups, the exchange, some punches, very back and forth, which was kind of what we've seen in a lot of this show this week. And nobody really taking control in the match. Then we had some good offense from Henley, and then slow things down with some holds from Fallon trying to come back, but Dawn just snuffed it out, and she got the win. Nothing special with this match at all. Both of the guys were just back and forward quite a bit. Would have liked to have seen a bit more kind of domination by one or the other, but a good win for Isla, and 3 out of 5 for this. So we move on to the next one. Okie doke. And then on to our next match, we've got Josh Morrell versus Dave Mastiff. Again, slow start in this match from Mastiff, had a lot of headlocks, kind of slow things down. But Morrell was quite impressive with there's one bit where he had him in headlock and he walked out of it with his hands, got himself into a handstand and walked himself away from it, which was pretty cool. And this was the story of the match, really. It was Mastiff with kind of spoiling, very hard moves, stuff like that. And then Morrell showing the athleticism and getting himself out of it. So it was kind of a good match in a sense because of the kind of grinding style of the Dave Mastiff with the athleticism of Josh Morrell. So it kind of meshed quite well, which was quite surprising. Mastiff took over and dominated, but couldn't put Morrell away. A couple of short pinfalls, near falls, stuff like that. But he did get him away in the end. His Mastiff hit him with a running senton for the 1-2-3, and that was not too bad match. 2 out of 5 for this match. Solid match. Thought the styles were good. Could have been better if it would have meant something, but it was just kind of a throwaway match. So I'm going to give it 2 out of 5. Next match we had really, really good. We had Nina Samuels versus Amelia McKenzie. Again, really, really good match. Nina went right after McKenzie, who countered with a nice Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Like most of the opens on this show, it was very back and forward at the start. Nina eventually took over and dominated the middle of the match. McKenzie came back into it with some impressive offense and a near fall. And missed the spear and gave the roll up for Nina, which I thought was going to be the end of the match, but it was a 2 count, and McKenzie managed to kick out. She then hit the spear for the win. Good win for Amelia and keeps her streak going. This match I've given 4 out of 5. I thought that I didn't really know who was going to win this match, and some of the near falls were really, really good in this match. It kept you guessing on who was going to win. I was quite a surprise, and I like the way that McKenzie got the win on this. So I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Really solid match between the two of them. Next up, we had a vignette from Dragunov sitting down with Wolfgang. Very good segment. They're going on about the fact that Dragunov chose Wolfgang and there was a bit of respect there, stuff like that. And it made us want to see this match a bit more. So I'm all for that, which I was happy with. So next week, we finally get Dragunov will defend his title. I know it's something I've gone on about for a while that we don't really see. He's got kind of a Roman Reigns thing going on here, Dragunov, where he doesn't defend his title a lot, but next week we're going to see the champ on there. Also next week we're going to see another title match as well. We've got the tag team champs Briggs and Jensen going to defend against Mark Andrews and Wild Boar. So we've got 2 championship matches for next week's show, which will be good. Then we moved on to the main event of the evening. We had Sam Graywell versus Trent Seven. Seven tried to get the surprise on Grabwell. He come out, he tried to attack him straight away. But Grabwell got the better of them, threw him to the outside. Some strong offense and beating up Seven on the outside. Seven made a comeback and then Grabwell threw Grabwell to the outside. Seven then done some good heel work. He was antagonising the crowd, kind of mocking them, stuff like that, which is good heel work by him. And then continues his beat down on Grabwell. Some back and forth and Grabwell took control for a short while, but couldn't keep the momentum going, really. And in the end, it came when there was the knee brace involved. Trent Seven looked like he was going to hit him with the knee brace, Gradwell took the knee brace, was going to hit him with it. Referee stepped in, distracted Gradwell. 7 hit the low blow, and then got the 7-style lariat. Bang, 1, 2, 3. We got our winner. 2 out of 5 on this match, and I'll tell you why. I think that Trent should have dominated this match more. Obviously, he's being built up as quite the heel on NXT UK at the moment, so it would have been nice to see him kind of dominate this match a little bit more than what he actually did. I felt like it was too back and forward for me, but as I say, the whole show was kind of back and forward, and if you love your wrestling, you'll love this show because it was really, really good based on that. Now, at the end of the match, 7 started a beatdown. He kind of started stomping away on Gradwell, and then we had Tyler Bate come out for the save, which obviously is just to further on their feud with Tyler Bate showing again. So I think maybe the next couple of weeks, or I maybe like to see them save this match for the takeover that we're potentially going to get for Clash of the Castle. I hope that we're going to get an NXT UK takeover. I think it would make more sense. Or if they're not going to do that, then mesh the two of them together with 2.0 in UK and kind of have a mixed takeover show. But guys, that was the show. Really solid show. One thing that I'd say on this show is that, you know, it was a bit of back and forward on a lot of the matches, which I didn't quite like. I would have liked some of the matches to be more dominating by certain individuals rather than back and forwards. And then it kind of all followed the same formula in a way where it was back and forward at the start of the match, a little bit of domination in between, then the finish. So it's kind of set out the same, which I wouldn't, you know, I'd rather see a little bit different on this. But overall, a really good show. Next week's announcements are really, really exciting. It's good to see that we're finally going to see Dragunov defend his title after quite a while, and we're also going to see the tag team champs in action as well, so should be quite good. But join me again next week, guys, and we'll be able to go through all that. Make sure you go and check out Jimmy's review if you haven't already done so of AEW Dynamite. Always good. Remember, he watches so you don't have to. And also join us for our podcast of the weekend. We'll be doing a prediction show, I believe, for Honor Dishonor. And then also we'll be doing our weekly podcast on Sunday, and then obviously we're going into SummerSlam week, so we'll be doing all sorts with that. But from me, guys, thanks so much for watching, Wrestle Buddies, and I'll see you again same time, same place next week.